Good evenings, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, high atop TD Garden. And no, these are not the dulcet tones of John Hoffman. John called yesterday, unable to make tonight's game, so I'm filling in. This is Ken Vorspan. We're getting ready for what should be an awesome basketball game tonight. Here we are up on the 6th floor looking down on the fabled parquet. And this is getting ready to announce the starting lineups here. I could barely hear them, but for Mansfield, we've got number 2, Matt Bone, number 4, TJ Guy, number 33, that is Sam Stevens, number 31, Chris Hill, and number 22, Andrew Rooney. And now for the defending state champion, Lynn English Bulldogs, and you can tell which side. That's number 2, Jarnell Guzman. Number 11, Ademide Badmus. Number 13, Mason John Baptiste. Number 10, Jack Rodriguez. And number 35 is JB McCabe. And these two teams were destined to meet for the state semifinals. Mansfield comes in with a record of 22-3, and we're going to pause for a minute here as the MCJ ROTC from Lynn English is going to parade the colors. And you can hear the garden is, we've got Mansfield down below us on one side, we've got Lynn English on the opposite side, and they have filled those two sections. Mansfield from the south, Lynn from the north, and you can feel the energy in the building as the two teams get ready. The Mansfield Hornets come in with a record of 22-3. They won the state championship 2 years ago. Lynn English won last year. They come in with a record of 22-2, and this should be a battle. Lynn English had all they could handle on Saturday night up at the Songus Arena, beating Lowell, the Lowell Red Raiders, in overtime in dramatic style. Mansfield, a little easier route. They easily handled Brockton to earn their right to play for the 2020 state championship. So we're just about underway here. This is Badmus and number 4, that's Terrence Guy, TJ Guy. Ooh, Badmus mishandled it, but then went down on his knees and was able to grab it. Jack Rodriguez with a pretty spin move and dishes it off to JB for 2. Rodriguez with a lightning quick. So let's see, English, as is typical in that man-to-man. They've got Stevens up there at the high post. This is Guy with a nice move, but a little out of control. Here comes Guzman. Through the legs. Gets it to Mukeba again. Ooh, just off the rim. JB just rolled off the rim. 2-0 English, just underway here at the TD Garden. This is Guy, TJ Guy. Goes strong to the basket, and they are challenging. Guy is challenging Mukeba inside. Mansfield goes man-to-man two. They switch. Badmus playing far here, all alone. Badmus to the basket. His tip misses the lay-in, but tips it in. All alone there as Ademide follows up his shot. And they leave Hill. That's number 31. That's Chris Hill. He is only a freshman, 6'5", and he's out there hitting the three. And it's 5-4 Mansfield. Guzman in and out. Quickly down court, nice pass to Hill. He loses his balance though, and here comes Rodriguez. Spin, ooh, hits the bottom of the backboard, but twice that spin move has left Mansfield in the dirt. Pretty move, that time he got fouled. Let's see if we can see who that foul was on. Rodriguez shooting two. First one is good for Jack. We're all even at 5. And the second one. Second one rims out. Quickly down court as Mansfield trying to beat Lynn English down the court. Nice pass inside the Guy, all alone. But he misses it. And this is, thought he was going to go for the alley, but played it safe. And that's JB with his 4th point. So both teams able to get open inside fairly easily. This is Guy out to Bowen. I'm sorry, that was Hill. But Chris Hill with 2 threes, and Mansfield is up 8-7. 5 minutes left. JB puts it up and smooth, so it's the battle of the big men here. Jean-Baptiste Mukeba with 6 points, and Chris Hill with 6 on 2 threes. Both teams, this is Mason Jean-Baptiste, just misses. Badmus with the rebound. Taken back by Guzman, little jump shot. So the offense is, it's been a lot of offense here, not a lot of defense so far. This is Stevens. Mansfield, a big team. They've got, as that ball bounced, oh, great hustle there by Guzman. Jean-Baptiste decides to bring it back out. This is Guzman for 3. No, too strong. For English, Badmus and Mukeba have to be careful with those fouls. Nice pass inside, and just as I say it, JB picks up his first as he swats at TJ Guy, and we got some substitutions for Mansfield here. Matty Bowen, number 2, he torched Lynn English for 32 points, but English survived in overtime when they met this year in December at English. English on top. 11-8. The Lynn English fans going at it. This is Hill. Stevens. I'll get it right. Sam Stevens with a strong move to the basket for his first hoop. And Guzman scores and is fouled. Jarnell with strong drive to the basket. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Jarnell's been having a little bit of trouble with his free throws the last couple of games. Normally he's deadly from the line. He's got to be an 80% shooter, but he struggled a little lately. Good steal. Here comes Guzman. And a blocking foul as Jarnell. He's kicked it into gear early here. So it's 13-10. Guzman shooting 2. First one rims out. I'm not sure what that is. He's last 2, probably 3 games. He's been missing from the line. That one rattles in. Usually it's nothing but twine for Jarnell from the line. Twine from the line. And this is number 11 is Sincere Gill for Mansfield. Nice baseline drive, dishes it out to Gill for 3. Gill just in. Nice pass by Guy, and Gill converts the 3. And nice pass. Oh, JB couldn't convert that alley. Guzman, jump shot, goes. And Jarnell with 8 points here. And it's back and forth. English on top by 3. Guy goes around the back and travels. 2:28 to go here in the first quarter. English on top by 3. Rooney back in for for Guy. I failed to mention the head coach of the Lynn English Bulldogs is Antonio Anderson, and for Mansfield, it's Mike Vaughn. This is Guzman all alone out there. Shot won't go. Good hustle by Rodriguez to track that down. Nobody went after that one. This is Jean-Baptiste. Tries a bounce pass. This time it's Rodriguez, way short with the air ball. So Mansfield down by 3. Nice drive by Gill. Takes a tumble. Goes right around the defenders. As Rodriguez, a little wild, and he gets stripped. This is Matt Bowen. So all of a sudden, both teams turning it over. This is Rodriguez. They say it was tipped by Mansfield. And for English, their first substitution, this is Aaron Vizcaino. He'll replace Jean-Baptiste. JB, English inbounding. 1:34 to go, first quarter. Nice pass to Badmus inside, and Ademide carves out that position. Easy lay-in, English. This is Bowen. We're gonna have we have one ref calling travel. Thought they might get a reach-in foul on Guzman, but looked like the center ref might have overruled him and called a travel on Bowen. Mike Vaughn, head coach of Mansfield, not happy as Badamus sets up inside. Long pass, Guzman, beautiful, faked to the corner. And Jarnell with 10 here in the first quarter. Gill has come off the bench with 5 quick ones. Hill can't hit. Lynn English with their largest lead. They're up by 5. This is Vizcaíno. Nice drive and dish to Badmus. They're going to get a Demide with the elbow. So Badmus with the foul. TJ Guy back in for Mansfield. JB, number 35, replaces Badmus. Guy brings it up. Mansfield has got a big, strong team. Oh, backdoor, but they miss Rooney. Oh, all alone under there. Once again, Gill's come in here and scored 7 quick ones, and he's been all alone each time. Miscommunication. 15 seconds in the quarter. English on top by 3. They've got to get this shot off before, but they don't. They better put it up. Beautiful pass inside to McCabe. As the shot clock was expiring and Rodriguez was able to dish that one to JB for 2. The English fans very excited over there as English takes a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and it started with was all big men. It was Mukeba for Lynn English, and for Mansfield, Chris Hill with 2 threes. As I mentioned, Hill only a freshman, but he's a player. English also has a 6'5" freshman, that's Josh St. Jean, but Hill is a starter. English with the senior-laden team, they've got 4 seniors. The only player missing from last year's state champions is the only player was their best player, Alonzo Linton, who was their backbone and their big man. But they've replaced one big man with 2, and now they have Ademide Badmus and JB McCabe up front. Neither of them probably as physical or strong as Linton was, but both of them strong players for Mansfield. I didn't realize how big this team is. Their front court goes Hill, Stevens 6'5", Hill 6'4", and Guy 6'4" in their backcourt. Rooney 6'1" and Bowen 6'3". So they've got the height advantage in the backcourt. English probably a little bit up front, but this is, I believe, the tallest team that English has played all season. This is Gill, who has come off the bench to really jumpstart this team. This is TJ Guy. Gets it to Gill. Stripped, but JB on the end line there. Good defense there. As we're just underway in the second quarter, this is the Eastern Mass Championships or the state semifinals. Either way, the winner of this goes out to Worcester. Ooh, whoa. Acrobatic shot by Matt Bowen, or was Matt Bowen? I didn't think that shot had a chance. Guzman stolen away that time by Bowen. Guy pulls it back out. He's being hounded, and Bowen, lots of cuts to the basket from Mansfield, taking a pick and roll into the basket. Shot almost rolled in for Hill. As Guzman takes the pick from Badmus, the runner, tough shot. Rebound by JB as English dominating on the boards here on the offensive boards. This is Hill. Hill is able to muscle his way inside, and he gets fouled. Let's see who they get that on. believe that is on J.B. Mukeba, and if it is, that's his second. Hill will shoot two. English on top, 24-19. Misses the first. English with a 5-point lead here. Hill with the second. This is a pair, as I mentioned. Rodriguez. And a kick by Guy is tried to drop that one inside to Badmus. That was kicked. Number 3 for Mansfield is Brendan Foley. And we have a timeout by Lynn English here with, let's see what we got, 6:19 left in the second quarter. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with you briefly. These are the Lynn English cheerleaders out there getting the crowd. And Mansfield needs a response. It was kind of short, brief, but we've got the Mansfield Hornets in green. They, just like the home team here normally, though, the guys in green, known as the Celtics. We're here at TD Garden, and last year English beat Newton North in the semifinals, the Eastern Mass Championship, to move on, and they played Putnam. You see Putnam Investments in front of both benches. That's the team they beat from out in the Springfield area to win the state championship. Mansfield had to beat Everett 2 years ago to get there, and then they beat Franklin. And Guzman not able to convert there. English on top by 5, 6 minutes to go. So I believe that J.B. Mukeba picked up his second personal. It's really tough to hear. Bad pass there. Aaron Vizcaino picks it off. Nothing there, but he pulls it back out. Oh, we had Guzman all alone, but Rodriguez took it to the hole and scored. He had Guzman out on the three-point line, but took it right to the hole and converted. TJ Guy. This is Hill. Gets it inside. Rooney cross court to Guy. Oh, he might have walked a little bit and looked like he took steps and came over the back, but didn't get either call. Quickly down to Jean-Baptiste in the corner to Badmus. Cross court, a skip pass to Rodriguez. This is Vizcaino. Drives the baseline, and he's fouled. Nice drive by Aaron. He went from the far corner, drove the baseline, and got fouled. I'm gonna have to see if I can pick up these fouls a little better there. Tough to pick up those numbers. Vizcaino makes the first, and Aaron's on the board. So far, Vizcaino, the second shot, makes a pair. So Mansfield not really using their big guys inside. Guy has gotten position inside, but both Hill and Stevens up at the high post. Hill. I can't keep track of the two of them. 31 and 33. This is Guy. Nice move, but too strong. Ooh. Jean-Baptiste gets knocked to the floor in front of the English bench. Oh, beautiful pass. I thought Badmus was going to flush that, and it almost looked like, I don't know if it slipped out of his hands, but we'll count it. Kind of floated in there. Beautiful pass by Jarnell Guzman. Nice move by Stevens, but he can't convert. English has numbers here. Jean-Baptiste. Oh, they get him on a charge. As Bowen, they say No, that was Foley, Brendan Foley, the say at position. So Mason Jean-Baptiste picks up the foul. He took a hard shot, landed on his butt right in front of the English bench, and then he drove right down the lane and ran into Foley. And so a couple of tough trips up and down the court for Mason Jean-Baptiste. He takes a little break. This is Kanye Wavezwa in there right now. They leave Rooney all alone. Mansfield looking very tentative here. Nice pass inside, back out to Gill. And Gill is keeping them in this game. This is Vizcaíno. English on top. 30-22. Stevens for three. No, won't go. Sam Stevens. Rodriguez. Oh, what a move by Jack Rodriguez, but it won't go. Beautiful Euro step, but he couldn't get it to go. This is Guy, right to the basket. Strong drive by Guy. He scores his points off his first step. He's got a quick move, and then he just bowls his way to the basket. Badmus with the pick in the corner. Vizcaíno turns down the shot, back out Wavezwa. They have Vizcaíno. Rodriguez, once again, too strong. As Rodriguez that's the second or third shot that he's made, but no, way too strong for Guy. Here comes Guzman. That's got to be on Guy. Oh, no call there. Thought they had the foul on Guy, but no. Lou Rivera makes his first appearance, number 4 for the Bulldogs, and Aaron Vizcaíno takes a seat. So Rodriguez has been able to get to the basket, but he can't convert. This is Guzman from the corner. They haven't been able to hit from outside, and that's what's keeping Mansfield in here. Gill with 3 threes, Hill with a 3. This is Rooney. Here's Gill, can't leave him open. So far, Bowen, there's the 3 for Bowen, no good. As I mentioned earlier, he had 32, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 threes at English earlier this year in December. He was unstoppable. And Stevens with 29 against Brockton. Good move by Badmus. He's got to be careful they don't get him for that push-off foul. He thought he got hacked, but ref says no. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Ademide spins, and they're going to get him. They get him on the push-off again. Let's see how many that is. So, just as I mentioned it, Badmus has to be careful. He's big and strong, but he's got to use his strength wisely. This is Gill, who's really, he goes around Wavezwa. Guy. Stevens, no, Guy. Nice, good defense by Badmus. Can't afford a foul there, and then pulls down the board. Rodriguez. This is Rivera for 3. Count it, big 3 for Lou Rivera. English up by 9 with a minute to go. Stevens with the jump shot. And Badmus upset. This is Rodriguez. Guzman, too strong. And Stevens. Bowen drives to the hole. Whew, wild shot. Nice play, look for Badmus. Rodriguez, count it. As he wanted to dish to Badmus, but They let him go, and off balance, he's able to convert and get fouled. Big play by Jack Rodriguez. Beautiful acrobatic lay-in. And Mike Vaughn looking for a combination at Mansfield, very tentative offensively. And Rodriguez, see who they got coming in. It looks like Rooney off the bench. Rodriguez converts the free throw. English with their largest lead. They're up by 12. 30 seconds to go. And Mansfield looking for some offense here. It's been a nice move by Gill right around Guzman. Pretty drive by Sincere Gill. He was sincere on that play. He has been, they'd probably be trailing by a good 15 to 18 without him. But look at Rodriguez, just step right through him. You got no answer for Rodriguez. At the buzzer, no. And Lynn English with a huge first half. They're on top by 12, 38 to 26. It's been, well, for English, Jack Rodriguez stepping through the Mansfield defense, and he's got, unofficially, he's got 8. He could easily have double that if his lay-ins were falling. Jarnell Guzman was hot as a firecracker in the first quarter. He had 10, and that's it. Nothing here in the second half, in the second quarter, I don't believe. JB with 10, and it's been those 3. For Mansfield, as I mentioned, Sincere Gill off the bench for, I believe, that's 3 threes for 11. Chris Hill opened the game with 2 threes. But other than those 3-point shots and the play of Gill breaking down one-on-one his defender, Mansfield has looked tentative. They've had quite a few awkward shots, and they just seem hesitant out there. So we'll take a little break here at the end of one half. It's Lynn English 38 and Mansfield 26. So we're teams still warming up. We're about a minute and a half from starting the second half here for Lynn English. Strong first half. In particular, Jack Rodriguez, Jarnell Guzman in the first quarter. It's a tag team. He handed it off to Rodriguez in the second quarter. And I would say so far it doesn't look like Mansfield has the quickness or the defense to stay with those guards. They actually have, Mansfield has the height advantage in the backcourt, but they're getting out quicked. Rodriguez has left his defender really in his tracks a couple of times. Guzman, Lynn English has not been hitting from outside, but they haven't had to yet. The big men have been playing well. One possible concern is that both Badmus and JB Mukeba have picked up 2 fouls apiece. For Mansfield, one of their big men, TJ Guy, has 3. So as Mansfield, the Hornets come back out on the court, we're getting ready to start the second half for Lynn English. They're up by 12. If they maintain this lead, they're on to Worcester. I believe it's Worcester State. It may be the DCU Center. I can't tell from the program here, but either way, that game is going to be the state finals are Friday and Saturday. I believe it'd probably be Saturday evening, the 14th. I don't know exactly what venue it is, but let's not get ahead of ourselves as English inbounds, and we are underway. I wouldn't be surprised if Mansfield, I thought they might even come out in the zone because they just haven't really, oh, what a move but Badmus. That pretty move by JB, but that ball went straight up, came straight down, and Badmus was able to get the rebound. So the clock, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Rodriguez count it, and he's fouled. So The Jack Rodriguez show is continuing here. He actually scored 9 of the points Lynn English had in overtime when they outlasted Lowell on Saturday. He was huge in the overtime, scored 9 of, I think they had 14. Too strong. Misses the free throw. And for Mansfield, looks like this is Rooney, who gets him up in the air but didn't. Gill is starting this half. Nice drive, dishes to Guy, who's able to muscle that one, and he's got to be careful he doesn't pick up a 4th foul. Into Badmus. Good move. Ademede's got to watch that offensive foul. English continues. The shooting woes, but it hasn't hurt him yet. Let's hope it doesn't. English still keeps that 12-point lead. This is Gill. He is quick. They've got, let's see who they have on him. Oh, Stevens takes it. And very quickly, Antonio Anderson, not happy. You can see his obvious. He's given JB an earful. He doesn't hold anything back. You can see it from up here on the 6th floor when he doesn't like what happened. Somehow, I guess, I know that Stevens ended up with Rodriguez on him. He might have been angry at JB for not stepping through that pick, because it was no contest. Once Stevens went to the basket, you're talking about 6'5" versus about 5'10". And easy to bring Mansfield within 10. Just underway here. There's 6:41 to go here in the 3rd quarter. As the Mansfield cheerleaders make an appearance at center court. So for Mansfield, number 11 is Sincere Gill. He replaces, I believe that's, is that Rooney? I think for English, JB all alone. And he has Bowen on him. A little less of a mismatch. Bowen is 6'3". They got a big backcourt, 6'3", and Rooney 6'1". But no match for JB under there. And there's a Rooney in there. Gill poked away. Guzman for 2 as Rooney couldn't. Nice defense as they poked it away and just able to step around Rooney. Too big for Rooney to do anything with. Gill trying to move on Guzman, pulls it back out. This is TJ Guy, but this play very slow developing. They just kind of, Gill has to do it by himself. They bail him out. So I don't think Gill, that shot would have gone, but they bailed him out. Mansfield kind of just sort of never really got into the offense there and finally gave it to Gill and said, you do something with it, and he did. He drew a foul, went to the basket. He comes in off the bench, but he's starting the second half because they need his offense. And Gill will take a seat as this is Brendan Foley. Picked up a couple fouls in the first half too. Team fouls, 1 apiece. 5:30 to go. English on top by 12. And once again, Jean-Baptiste gets trapped. Mason gets trapped around half court, and head coach Antonio Anderson forced to use another timeout here. They're down to 2. Mansfield looks like they've got their full slate of 5 timeouts. There would have been a tie-up, and I believe it's the possession arrow is to Mansfield. So Antonio Anderson decides to take the take a timeout, and English leads by 12, but a couple of misplays here, a defensive misplay, and then here getting trapped at half court. And so head coach of Lynn English having a chat with his players, and they come back out on the court. So far, the two big scorers for Mansfield, number 2, Matty Bowen, and 33, Sam Stevens, have been non-factors. Hill came out with 2 big threes. Nice pass inside. Oh, too easy. Just dump it into JB, and way too easy. If they get position inside in the post, there's just no way to stop. They're not going to stop him. They've got to keep him out of the post. This is Guy. And back out. This is Foley. Guy looking long. Skip pass. They're going to have to put it up soon. The shot clock down. This is Stevens. Doesn't draw iron. And here comes English as Mansfield just not in sync. Oof. Not. And that's on Badamus. As that foul, not smart, as Ademide all alone, but not aware enough. As he dishes the ball off, he runs over the opponent, and that's 3 on Ademide. Let's hope that doesn't become a crucial call here. No doubt about the call, and it wasn't needed. He's got enough size and strength without steamrolling the defender. This is Jean-Baptiste all over Bowen, and Rooney will bring it up. Andrew Rooney tries to get TJ Guy with the rebound, dishes back out. Stolen away. Here comes Rodriguez. This is Jean-Baptiste. Oh, they get Jean-Baptiste on a charge. Tough call there. That one I don't know about, but it doesn't really matter what I think. And I believe that's Mason's second, possibly his third. English blows a good opportunity there, and Gill is back in. Looking for something, but these cuts are coming really late. Stevens trying to pick somebody off, but Gill is going to have to put up a 3 as the shot clock down to 7. He goes to the basket. Good defense by Badmus. And that'll be the third on JB. Chris Hill out. So both of the big men for English now with 3 fouls apiece. And that ball, no, as Guy not even close on the free throw. English has got to kind of settle down here. They can't. Ooh, Rodriguez once again just kind of tiptoes in. It's almost as though they're just getting out of his way. English maintains that 14-12. They came into the second half with a 12-point lead. It's now 14. Bowen. Wild shot by Bowen. And Rodriguez. This is too easy. I think Coach Vaughn is going to have to call a timeout here, I think. It just looks like the wheels are falling off here. Rooney, they're leaving them all alone, but they don't want to take the outside shot. And they're not going to be able to really drive on these guys. They got them on a jump. I mean, now Bowen takes it right to Mukeba. There's no way he's going to put it over him. but they call a tie. Looked like a travel, but they get him on the jump ball. Possession arrow to Mansfield. So either they're going to have to get their big men involved underneath, or they're going to have to start shooting from outside. Rooney. And a long shot almost rims in. A tough jump shot. Rodriguez pulls it back out. The three won't go. Might have been a little early on that shot. Guy. He's doing a lot of the hand. He's trying to bring JB and Badmus out away from the basket. Oh, nice bounce pass that time. Pretty pass. And Vaughn. Mansfield calls a timeout. That time they did get inside, got the big man up on his feet, off his feet, and dished it inside. So we'll take a little break with the score with 2:03 left in the third quarter. English on top, 50, Mansfield 36. Players back out on the court. This is the third meeting between these two teams in the last 2 years. They're 1-1. Mansfield beat English fairly handily down in Mansfield, and English beat Mansfield in OT at Lynn English. Ooh, steal for Mansfield. This is Bowen, turns down. Nice dish to Guy. Can't get it to go. Oof. They're going to get that one on. That's on JB. Oh, only his third, I thought. Okay, so that last foul I had on Mukeba was not on him, but Guy converts. So Mansfield beginning to fight back here. They've cut this down to 13. It was up, and JB takes a seat. Lou Rivera comes in. He had a big three-point shot in the first half. And Badmus almost lost that rebound, but English grabs it. English in no hurry. This is Guzman. Nice pass. Beautiful, and a flush by Badmus. Beautiful pass as Badmus rolled to the basket, and Guzman hit him for two. Gill almost drags that foot. Nope, Stevens off. It's stolen away. And here comes Guzman all alone for two. Lynn English running away with it now. They've upped that lead to 17. Less than a minute to go here. Good play by Mason. Jean-Baptiste with a beautiful steal and a pass to Guzman. And nothing going right for Mansfield. Brendan Foley, number 3, in for Gill. Hasn't had the same impact in the second half. He started this second half after coming in off the bench in the first. And English with 40 seconds left. Obviously, they can't hold for one. A long three. Count it. These guys can smell the blood in the water, and that lead is up to 20. Less than 15 seconds to go. And Mansfield just doesn't know where to turn here. They finally end up with a long, Guy with a good rebound though. Good hustle by TJ Guy as he salvages 2 at the end of the quarter. But all in English as they head into the 4th and final quarter. 1 quarter stands between them and a spot in the state championship game. They lead at the end of 3 complete, 57-39. Mason Jean-Baptiste will be inbounding at midcourt as we start the 4th quarter, and it was all English there as they outscored Mansfield by 18-13 in that quarter. English very consistent here. Sometimes, bad miss, but JB with the rebound. And a fresh clock. Guzman goes right around Bowen. Shot's a little too strong. Almost lands in the hands of JB Mukeba. Hill. Nice drive by Stevens, but won't go. Rodriguez, no need to push it, but he pulls it back out. Time, obviously, on the Bulldog side here. Steps around the defender. Back out. This is Guzman for wide open 3. English with their biggest lead. It's up to 21. And Mansfield's going to have to start firing, putting up some threes if they want to have any chance at all. English has been very consistent in this game. They've got, what a pass, but stolen nicely. No look to JB. We're going to get a blocking foul. But good heads-up defense by TJ Guy, who has played a strong game. Not a lot of points, but he's played hard and he's kept them in it. Him and Gill. That foul, the 3rd on Jean-Baptiste, or did they get that on Guzman? Mansfield inbounding. This is Rooney. Stolen away, and it's 2-on-1. No, Rodriguez. It was one of his easier shots, wouldn't go. They're going to give the ball. What are they calling here? Wow, that's a tough call there. Calling a foul on Guzman as Bowen totally out of control. He's been out of control for a lot of this game. Nothing like the play we saw back in December. And that time, the refs bailed him out. But we definitely don't want to do anything silly like picking up technicals when you're winning by 21 points and there's 6 minutes left in the game. And Antonio still fiery over on the bench. Gill in, Stevens out. And let's see who this is, number 10. That's Jack Colby making an appearance here. As the big men, Stevens and Hill, very ineffective. For English, that was their 7th team foul, so this is 1-on-1, and it'll be that way the rest of the game. Only 1 on Mansfield. That's one bright spot for Mansfield. English wants to avoid fouling. Let that clock run. Clock is Mansfield's enemy. Easily, they beat the press easily. And Vizcaino misses, JB cleans it up. Good drive by Vizcaino, wouldn't fall. Bowen with a drive, and Badmus, no hurry here, no hurry. Rodriguez can't help himself. He's had an open door all night. Let's see, a nice pass, back door there. Won't go though, Badmus with the rebound. And 3-on-1. This is the Jack Rodriguez show, and finally, Mike Vaughn, head coach, has got to call a timeout. Wheels started falling off in the third quarter, and now they're all off. It's English on top by 23, 66-43, with 5:18 to go. It's been kind of hard to figure. I expected this game to go down to the wire, even more than the Lowell game, which the Bulldogs were able to outlast the Red Raiders, but they had a decided height advantage over Lowell, and Lowell played a fantastic game, and English lucky to advance. But this one, after seeing them in December, they can shoot, they got height, they're big, but it was no contest. Mansfield just seems a step slow. They never seem to be able to get their offense together. I guess their plan was to have the big men, Guy and Stevens and Hill, play out by the three-point line and bring Badmus and McCabe out there, and they did that, but they didn't know what to do with the ball when they had it out there, and they just couldn't generate any offense whatsoever. Outside of Gills, one-on-one moves, dribble penetration. Wild shot, but tipped in by Stevens. Let's see, we got that foul probably on, looks like it might be on Bowen. Only the second, though, for Mansfield. English, or Mansfield, is in the 1-and-1. And it looks like Rodriguez stepped over the sideline. So the ball goes back to Mansfield. It's going to take a real miracle for them to pull this out. Gill from deep. I'm not sure why he hasn't put up more of those. He can hit them. Rivera in, Vizcaino out. So English has just got to stay in the game. Can't start thinking about the championship. This game is not over yet. Rodriguez, nope. This is Stevens. Oh, probably got, like they might add in for 3 seconds in there. Stevens in there for a long time. As Guy is able to put that in. Jean-Baptiste. McCabe is stripped. And Mansfield showing some signs of life, but stolen away. No need to hurry, no need to hurry. Nice pass. For an easy two. Jean-Baptiste Rodriguez. As Mason pulled it back, I thought he was going to throw it early. He pulled it back out. Smart player. Hit Rodriguez for an easy two. Obviously, Mansfield can't afford to trade baskets, and that's an air ball from the corner. Picked up by Badmus. No. Looked like he was going long. Rodriguez. No point to that shot. And Anderson not happy. Head coach Antonio Anderson, no point to that for Rodriguez. I'm surprised he's still on the court. And that's a three by Stevens from the corner. English with a 15-point lead now. make that 17 on a flush by JB. And Anderson still, now it looks like the attention of his criticism is Jean-Baptiste. The person he was mad at earlier was Rodriguez for taking the ball to the hoop when they didn't need to, but JB kind of takes the sting out of that a little with a flush. So one for Badmus, one for JB. And English, they had that lead all the way up to, I believe it was 24 at one point. Mansfield cut it down to 15, but now it's at 17. Under 3 minutes to go, though. So, pretty sure if you were in that huddle right now, what head coach Antonio Anderson would be saying is use your heads. They got to foul you to get the ball. We don't need points. Let's use the clock. Definitely no quick drives, no threes, and no fouls for English, because that would stop the clock and put Mansfield on the line for 1-and-1. So no fouling for English. No shots until the clock. They've used up a lot of that clock. This is Bowen. A three for Stevens. And it looks like Sam Stevens is starting to heat up. Or was that Hill? No, that was Hill. And Jean-Baptiste almost gets trapped there. It's Chris Hill. He had two to start, and he just put, dangerous cross-court pass by English. Jean-Baptiste takes it to the hole, but can't convert. Almost stolen away. This is Guy. Foul. And that's the fourth on JB. Stops the clock and puts TJ Guy on the line. He's played this whole half. Came into the second half with 3 fouls. I don't know if he picked up one here. Way short, barely touched the front rim. Hill takes a seat on the bench. That's Colby in. Second one goes for Guy. But still, 13-point lead. A little more than 2 minutes. This game not over. Sure looked like it was. Rodriguez. You get it back out. Almost trapped. And a quick foul to stop the clock. They've got, looks like they missed I believe. Well, they only have 2 up there. It looked like I thought they had 3. So, got to get that ball in bounds, and they do. Right back to Jean-Baptiste. Fresh clock, and they want to use it. Nice. Okay. Rodriguez. Pretty dish. And JB, athletic move. And even with this big lead, I'm breathing a sigh of relief here as Stevens is, I was about to say, heating up, but give it up. Once again, Rodriguez, no need. But they say it went off on Mansfield. Into Badmus. We got 20 seconds on the shot clock, and that's on Guy. Let's see, is that his 4th or his 5th? That's his first foul this half, I believe, so that's his 4th. Rodriguez goes back for it. And Mansfield, stolen away by Stevens. Bowen pulls up for 3. Good rebound that time by Mansfield. Back out to Guy. Blocked. Nice defense by JB. And they get Rivera. He got ball, but he also got body. So Beautiful block by Mukeba on Guy, and then Rivera on Stevens gives up probably 6 inches to him. He did get some ball, but got some body too. English with this game well in hand. 59.2 seconds left before English. Second one rattles in. This is Wavezwa in for JB. They want another ball handler in there. Rodriguez with the foul. So English punches their ticket to Worcester for a chance at a repeat. The defending state champs will be back there to see if they can put another championship banner up there. And this is Rivera. He gets fouled as English. Mansfield still playing hard. The game virtually over, although everything's possible, but 14-point lead for the Bulldogs. 50 seconds to go. They give it to Rodriguez. He's being hounded. He's got 2 men on him in the backcourt. Quickly up, Rodriguez. Pulls it back out, this time smartly. This is Rivera. That's what Antonio wants to see as Lou Rivera converts it to. Long three by Stevens won't go. And let's see if Mansfield lets the clock tick down now. Matthew, come to get the crowd, get the fans. As head coach Antonio Anderson removes his starters, oh, what a game they played, as Ademide Badmus exhorting the fans. It doesn't take much, lifting his arms up. Badmus, Rodriguez, John Baptiste, Guzman. Let's see what we got out there now. Taj Purter, number 14, with the ball. Wow, what a thrill to be out there. This is stolen away by Bowen. Won't go. Rebound by Jefferson. Ogbarizian. But close enough as Wavezwa throws it out. Josh St. Jean out there. Sean Kellnan. And Lynn English is going to Worcester. I believe it's Saturday night. This game really, looking back on it as the teams shake hands, there was a lot of buildup, and I thought this was going to come down to the wire, but really never materialized. English jumped out to a 5-point lead. They extended that to, let's see, they were up by 12 at half. They extended that to, let's see, what they have, I believe it was 17 after 3, and they win this one 74-58. Ran away with it in the second half. Clearly the better team. Mansfield just never was able to generate any kind of offense. Wasn't quick enough to stop the English guards. Jarnell Guzman, who came out firing with 10 points in the first quarter, and after that it was the Jack Rodriguez show. So let's see, Guzman finishes with 10, 12, 14, unofficially 20, and Rodriguez with 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, also 20. I thought he had even more than that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I got him for 20 also. And JB, a big game inside. He had 16. So those are the three big scores. Ademide Badmus chipped in with 8 to lead the way. But a solid performance all around. English dominating off the dribble. Rodriguez, Guzman, Jean-Baptiste, just way too quick for Mansfield. Chris Hill with 3 threes, the freshman, but TJ Guy with a solid effort inside. He finishes with 9 and played hard. He played the whole second half with 3 fouls, only picked up 1 more. And Sincere Gill with a great game off the bench. He ends up with 3, 6, 9, unofficially 14. But it's all English as the players and the cheerleaders get together at center court. So 1 game stands between the Lynn English Bulldogs, who are the 2019 defending Division I state champs. 1 game separates them from a second consecutive championship. So we hope you enjoyed it. We did. So let me, on behalf of my camera people, who I really want to give a shout out to, because all of my guys and girls wanted to watch the game and I couldn't get them. They just wanted to be, I can see why. Kids from Classical stepped in at the last minute and did an awesome job. So a shout outs to Misael Beato, Jail Beato, Derek Bunn, and Matthew Chan. Thank you guys for being here and witnessing this. And we may be calling on you this weekend. Okay, so this is Ken Vorspan saying we hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you the next time.